Hi everyone. Today we're just going to do a very simple little magic spell to sweeten somebody up. So I probably don't have to go into what kind of situation you might want to be using this in. It could be a partner, a friend, a co-worker, a family member. It could be a business situation, whatever. It could be a person or a thing. So this is very, very simple. And I haven't done one for a long time. I'm going to do one today, and I'm just going to show you how simple and easy it is. So what you're going to need, so you're going to need a small jar. Any kind of jar will do, as long as it's got a tight lid on it. You're going to need sugar. Here we go. There's my jar of sugar. You're going to need cinnamon. Simple. Piece of paper and a pen. So this is my little, I'm using some special fancy paper I haven't used for a long time. Might as well use it up for this. I want to make everything pretty. So I'm just going to take a little piece of paper. And last and not least, you will need a candle. So I happen to find one in my cupboard that has little hearts on it. So this will be perfect, I think, for this situation. So what we're going to do is just open our jar. I also have a favorite spoon. We're going to need some kind of spoon to stir it with. This one I like because it's meant for sundaes, ice cream sundaes. So perfect for sweet situations, what we're going to want. So we're going to put the sugar in the jar. You don't have to put too much in, fill it halfway up or whatever. It depends on how big your jar is. So I'm going to do that right now. Spill some on my foot. Great. I'll be all sweetened up all day, and the ants are going to like me. Okay, there we go. So I've got this half full. I'll put a little bit more in there. I will put a little bit more in there because we'll be putting our paper in here, so I want to cover that up. Okay, now we're going to sprinkle some cinnamon. Cinnamon is very magical, good for abundance and all things happy and good. There we go. Also very healthy for you. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to give that a stir right now. Just to kind of mix that in there. Probably could have used a bigger jar, but I'm going to do another spell today, so I'll use a bigger one for that. Okay, I've got that somewhat mixed. So now I'm going to take a little piece of paper and I'm going to write the person's name on this. You can also write any other pertinent information on it that you want, but definitely the person's name, name of the situation, whatever it is that you're dealing with, okay? So once you have that written on your paper, you're going to fold the paper towards you. So always when you're doing magic to attract something to you, you're going to fold paper towards you. If you're doing banishing, you're going to fold it away from you. So I'm folding this towards me, and usually it's a good idea to fold your little magic work as small as possible. So I'm folding this right down. I'm going to give it a twist there to hold it together. And now I'm going to focus my intention on this really, really strongly. That I wish this person to be sweet, kind, generous, and positive to me. You can pause for as long as you like, hold it in your hands, and think about that. Okay. This is an actual spell I'm doing, so oof. Okay, now I'm going to take the little piece of paper. I'm going to put it in the jar with the sugar and the cinnamon. Get it right in there. And I'm going to stir this. You can stir it as many times as you want. I suggest 7. So 1, 2, and towards you. 3, get back in there. 4, 5, get back in there. 6, 7. So you're stirring clockwise towards yourself. Okay. Now I'm going to make sure that that piece of paper with my intentions is fully covered. Get in there. If you have to use your fingers, that's fine, but I think I can get in there. Okay, great. That's all covered up. Now I'm going to seal the jar. Now I'm going to hold it in my hands, and I'm going to reaffirm my intention that I expect this person to be sweet to me, to be kind, to be generous, and to have good intentions towards me. Hold this in your hand as long as you need to. Empower it. Empower it with your thoughts. Okay, so when you feel ready, you're going to take your jar and put a candle on top of it. So I happen to find, like I said, this gorgeous little candle. I'm going to light the candle, thinking about love, kindness, and sweetness. Everything that's good and positive. And I'm going to put the candle on top of the jar. That's pretty much it. I'm going to leave this on my desk because I don't have any room on my my semi-official altar. So I'm going to leave this on my desk and leave that sitting there and leave the candle burning for as long as you have time to sit there and watch it. Obviously, safety is very important. If you have 10 minutes, if you have 30 minutes, that's fine. Your candle doesn't have to be in a jar. It can be any kind of a pillar candle, whatever. It depends on the size of the jar that you're using. So you're going to sit there and let that burn for as long as you have time and just focus on what you wish to manifest here. When you're finished, you can snuff your candle out. I prefer not to blow them out, snuff them out, and leave the jar someplace where you can see it. You can leave it for, I would say, up to 7 days. You will probably start noticing a turnaround sooner than that. But I would say leave it up to 7 days. When you're finished, you're going to open up the jar, take out the piece of paper. You can dispose of that however you wish. There's no harmful energy in this, so it really doesn't matter. You can dispose of that with thanks. You can dispose of the cinnamon and sugar, or you can use it on your cinnamon toast in the morning for breakfast. It doesn't matter. It's all positive energy in there, so harm to none. This is a beautiful, simple spell. I hope you have very good luck with it. All the best.